Good morning, everybody. So I just had a meeting with all the other faculty and staff members at Clyde Riggs. And so I thought I'd read some chapters while I'm awake. We get to start a new book today. Junie B. Jones is a graduation girl. So she's finally going from kindergarten to first grade. Oh my gosh. It was written by Barbara Park and illustrated by Denise Brunkus. And as you see, my cohort is joining me today. He's going to enjoy the story with me. So we have 9 chapters, so there will be 9 videos when I'm all done. Chapter 1 is the month of Junie. My name is Junie B. Jones. The B stands for Beatrice, except I don't like Beatrice. I just like B, and that's all. I was named after the month of Junie, because Junie is the month I was born in, of course. And wait till you hear this. Yesterday, I finally had my birthday, and now I am 6 years old. That day was like magic, I tell you. Because on Saturday night, when I went to bed, I was only 5 years old. And the next morning, boom, I was 6. She was 6. My grandma, Helen Miller, had a happy birthday party for me. She invited my mother and my daddy and my grandpa, Frank Miller. Also, she invited my baby brother named Ollie. He's 7 months old now. He did not add that much. I loved my party a very lot. First, I loved my chocolatey cake with white icing. Next, I loved my strawberry ice cream. Plus, also, I loved my balloons and my funny birthday hats and all my happy birthday cards. But mostly, I loved my presents. I got 5 entire boxes to open. 5 boxes. She got 5. And good news, none of them was clothes. Mostly I got toys and games. Also, I got a tool belt, just my size. Plus, my Grandpa Miller gave me my very own plumbing supplies to help fix the toilet. Remember how she loved to do that with her grandpa? But that is not even the end of all my excitement, because that night, when Mother tucked me into bed, she reminded me that I am graduating from kindergarten on Friday. My stomach felt jumpy inside when she said that. I quit counted on my fingers. But Friday's only 5 more days, I said. I did a gulp. That event sneaked right up on us, didn't it? I said, kind of nervous. Mother hugged me. You're not worried, are you, Junie B? She asked. Graduation will be fun, I promise, and you're going to love first grade. Polly Allen Puffer. But Polly Allen Puffer says that next year everything will be different, I said. He says that first grade won't have the same kids as room 9 does, and so all of our classmates will be weirdo strangers. Mother did a frown. No, that's not true, she said. I'm sure you'll know a lot of children in your class next year, Junie B. But even if your best friends aren't in your room, you will still be able to play with them at recess, right? You know, like us in Miss Weeks's class. I nodded my head kind of slow. Yes, I guess so, I said. Plus, Polly Allen Puffer says that we will be the boss of all the kindergarten kids, so that will be fun, probably. And also, he says our brains and our feet will double in size. Mother stared at me a real long time. That Polly Allen Puffer is a fountain of knowledge, she said. After that, we talked some more about graduation in first grade. And guess what? The next day at school, my teacher talked about it even more. Her name is Mrs. She has another name too, but I just like Mrs., and that's all. Mrs. clapped her hands real happy. Well, this is it, boys and girls, she said. Graduation week is finally here. At 7 o'clock on Friday evening, room 8 and room 9 will have our graduation ceremony together. And of course, the children in morning kindergarten will be graduating too. So every single one of you will receive a diploma. Do I get lovies? He don't want to love me this morning. I sprang out of my chair, very thrilled. A diploma! A diploma! I will love a diploma, I shouted. Just then I did a teensy frown. It's not closed, correct? I said. A meanie boy named Jim laughed real loud. Ha! You goony bird, Jones. You don't even know what a diploma is, he said. I stamped my foot at that boy. Oh, yes, I do too, Jim, I said. I know perfectly well what it is, but I am not even the teacher here, and so I will let her explain it to the class. I sat down and smoothed my skirt. Then I pointed to Mrs. Okay, go, I said. Mrs. wrinkled her eyebrows at me. As I was about to say, a diploma is a very special piece of paper. A diploma is a certificate that says you've completed part of your education. As you go through school, you'll get several diplomas, she said, but this one will be your first. I springed up again. And guess what else, missus? I'm not even afraid of first grade anymore, 'cause I'll be getting big feet and brains. Missus said sit down to me. Then she told us more about graduation. She said that as a treat for our families, we will be making them special graduation invitations, and so that will be our activity for the day. Yippee! I said, I love making invitations, missus, on account of that does not even sound like learning. After that, I clapped and clapped, and all of room 9 clapped with me, because graduation week was starting off like a charm. And that's the end of chapter 1, so tune in to the next video. Chapter 2 is called Rhymes. Can I have a kiss? He doesn't want to give me love at this morning. Bye. See y'all later.